My name is Shag. I am an artist and a painter from Orange County.
I'm Bunny Reese. I'm from Los Angeles, California, and I'm a muralist.
My name is John Park. I'm a mural painter based out of Los Angeles, California.
A lot of my influence comes from graphic design and illustration from the 50s and 60s. So something that might be used to sell soup or a car or something, and then sort of repurposing it for fine art. When there's a big hand-painted mural on the side of a wall, it takes it out of just being a completely corporate sort of structured environment and puts it a little bit more into the human. I hope this piece is optimistic for one thing. I want people to look at it and maybe it brightens their day just a little bit. Maybe it'll make them think a little bit and wonder what exactly is going on. Just to engage them, even if it's only for a few seconds.
My family is Russian and Polish, and so a lot of my work is based off of the traditional folk art that I grew up with. So I kind of take what I knew growing up with what I'm learning as I'm getting older, and I mesh them together. I wanted to do something that looked like almost confetti, or like you were throwing something up in the air and it was mixing in the sky. So I decided to base it off of flowers and sort of like the little sparkly things you see in your eyes when you're squinting at the sun, and then throw in a few kites. I just want them to feel good. That's all I ever want. I think it's a tall order for most people, so hopefully they'll just feel good about the environment they're in.
When I was in art school, I concentrated almost 100% on classical art, oil painting, sculpture, anatomy, and really just focused on that throughout my entire schooling and then into the first 10 years that I was out of school. And when I moved to LA, at the time it was called the Pop Surrealist movement, had a huge influence on me. There's this amazing, vibrant, modern art movement that still involved a high level of skill. That was the thing that I didn't like about modern art when I was studying it in school, was it all seemed to be very de-skilled, very high concept, low execution. And so when I saw what was happening out here, I just knew I had to be part of it. And I realized that the classical training was the perfect sort of launching pad to sort of figure out what my actual creativity was going to be. Probably one of my favorite sort of modern trends is this need that all of these new developments have for putting artwork into their construction and actually planning for it. I think it's absolutely important. I think that public art brings so much more to any development, any neighborhood. I think that people are intrigued by it, especially the larger the scale, and it's just an amazing path forward for a lot of artists. My hope is that when people see this piece, it makes them stop and at least feel a little happy and at least feel that they've experienced something a little bit more beautiful in their day than they would normally run into.